Alyssa here at Fit Grind. Today we're going to talk about macros and what are they and how we calculate them and why we should be tracking them. What are macros? Macros are proteins, fats, and carbs that are found in food. So why are they important? Because food is what nourishes our body and fuels us throughout the day. So first I want you to figure out your weight. The protein you're going to eat is going to be based off of that. So if you weigh 130 pounds, you're going to eat 130 grams of protein. The rest of the calories are going to come from carbs and fats. So how we determine that is depending on if you prefer to eat more fats or if you prefer to eat more carbs. So I like to divide my carbs out to be over 40% to 50%, and then the rest will be for my fat. I would start by figuring out what your daily intake is, whether that looks like you using an app to start tracking and just figuring out what you consume daily as of right now. Start by weighing all of your food, that way you can track all of your food into MyFitnessPal. After you have all of that figured out, then you can move on to the next step. The next step is going to be determining whether or not we want to lose weight, gain weight, or maintain. If your approach is to lose weight, we want to make sure that our starting calories are at a good, healthy point so that we can take away at least 250 to 500 calories per day. So let's say you're eating 2,000 calories. That's a good, healthy starting point. So we can take away, depending on how much weight you want to lose per week. If you want to go super aggressive and get to that 2 to 3 pounds per week, we can start with taking 500 calories away each day. So if your 2,000 calories a day is your maintenance, take away 500, we're at 1,500, which like I said, is pretty aggressive. I wouldn't recommend starting that strong. I would start by chipping away. That way when you do get to that plateau, you can slowly decrease a little bit more. And always starting small is a good choice in cardio as well, because that's something we can always add in as well. If you are looking to just maintain, that might take some time to figure out where your maintenance is as well. And once you hit that point where you maybe start gaining a little bit of weight, then you know that the phase before that is where your maintenance was. So let's say each week you're adding 100 calories and you're still maintaining, or you're still losing weight, and you keep adding, and then finally you get to a point where maybe you're gaining. Go back down that first week to where you were, and that is your maintenance. If you're trying to gain weight, typically we don't mess with our protein. We always leave our protein at the same, but we always are adding in those carbs or fats. I would recommend adding in more carbs each week, adding in up to 100 calories each week until we get to that point where we're gaining the amount of weight that we want. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that this is helpful for those of you who are new at tracking macros. If you have any questions about this video or moving forward tracking your macros, please leave me a comment below and I can help you out. I'm going to be hitting upper body today, so be sure to stay tuned and follow me along.
Guys, first we are warming up with bird dogs. I am alternating doing 10 bird dogs on each side, going into a world's greatest stretch. This is one of my favorites. It really stretches everything, gets everything nice and loose.
Thank you.